I dedicate this movie review to all the fans out there who are fighting and defending our old great and mighty Liam Neeson. He really does need our help right away, if you guys get the picture. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca LaBarkley, aka BoobUp197. This is my review for today. And today's review, ladies and dudes, well, my friends, I'm finally going to do it. I'm finally going to do that movie review that everybody has been waiting for. And since that terrible incident from a week ago that, I'm not allowed to talk about in that movie review because I don't want to make anybody upset. If you guys remember that previous news that happened last week, that really did break my heart. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But let's not talk about that terrible moment that happened 1 week ago. Let's talk about this very important movie review that everybody has been waiting for. And yes, I did see it yesterday in theaters. Let's see, I gotta clear up my movie ticket. Here we go. So for my next movie review is Cold Pursuit. And I will tell you about this movie in a moment. So, let's not waste any further. So without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my next movie review that I did see in theaters called Cold Pursuit. And now, let's head on to the main plot of the story. I don't have much things to say about the storyline. It's a story about this really cool dude named Coxman who is going to go out there and seek his revenge on a couple of bad, awful dudes here and there who had murdered his son. And like I said, he's going to kill them off one by one. And that's it. That's all I could say about the main plot of the story. And now, here's the moment that everybody has been waiting for. What the heck do I think about this movie? Well, to tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, I really did enjoy this movie. I will say it's a pretty darn likable film. But to be honest with you, I think I like Liam Neeson's other film called Commuter. I think that movie is a little bit better than this movie. Well, for 4 things. 1, it had a much better flesh out storyline. 2, it had way more better likable characters. 3, there are so many hidden Easter eggs to be found in this film. And 4, it fixed all the major problems that came from third person. Well, if you guys haven't seen my 2 double movie reviews of it, I'll go ahead and leave a link down below so you guys can check it out. But don't get me wrong, I really do like this film. It's a very darn enjoyable film to watch. I will say it had a pretty good storyline for the most part. I have mixed feelings with the characters, but there's only 4 characters I really do care about in the movie. They are truly the best. Like Liam Neeson's character as Coxman. I like Amy Rawson's character as the female police officer. I really do like this kid who's the sweetest part of the movie. And this one cool Native American dude who has a really cute tiny ponytail on his back. Yeah, as for the rest, some of them were okay and some of them were bad. And also, I freaking love the cinematography. It was the best cinematography I have ever seen in a Liam Neeson film. And I love the score. I like a score that mixes a little bit of Italian and also Native American as well. That was a very nice touch. And also, there is so many interesting fun facts to be found in this movie. Surprisingly to say. And yes, it was directed by this dude who did his previous film called The Order of the Disappearance. A movie I have never seen before, to tell you the truth. And yes, it is a remake movie of that film. I thought that movie might be like a 1950s movie. Some movie I'd never seen before. But no, I was wrong. It was a few years old type of film. If you guys get the picture. So anyway, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my strongest points and the weakest points of Cold Pursuit. I will say for the strongest points for this movie, and I'm going to leave it like I found these two great weak points that came from the Black Panther, you know, the one that came from last year. So in the two-way tie is the interesting fun facts that you did not know about this film, and also the cinematography. I will go on with the cinematography first. It was the best one I ever seen so far in a Liam Neeson film. I mean, it was beautifully well shot. I loved the main picture of the whole entire movie. It was sharp, it was beautiful, it was so darn pretty, and it's so freaking clean. That's all I could say about cinematographies. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. That's all I could say about cinematographies. And now, the second strongest point in the movie is the interesting fun facts that you did not know about this film. And there's so many fun facts to choose from. Like, for the Commuter and Cold Pursuit, they have in common, they were working at two studios. One is Lionsgate and the other is Studio Canal. Hard to pronounce that word that starts with the letter C. And also, yeah, Cold and Commuter were both start with the letter C. We got two actors who did work together before in the 2004 version of The Phantom of the Opera, and the other who worked together before in Jurassic Park. And speaking of those two people who worked together in the 2004 version of The Phantom of the Opera, one who did Raoul, the other who did Christine Daae, in both of those films, they did play cops. One who's good and the other is bad. I wonder if they got the idea of good cop and bad cop from the Lego movie. Something you did not see coming. And the final fun fact that you did not know about this movie, something that the Commuter doesn't have, what Cold Pursuit does have, is a big giant surprise. That the oh great and mighty Liam Neeson's son, Michael Richardson, had finally made his first debut in his father's film, playing the son. Now that's something you did not see coming. That's a big giant surprise for all of you. I remember one of Liam Neeson's sons is about to world premiere the debut of A Walk Among the Tombstones, but sadly that scene got cut off. And if you guys get the picture, another fun fact I gotta throw into you, I think. So yeah, the two best strongest points of the film is the cinematography and the interesting fun facts that you did not know about this film. And now let's go on to my most weakest points of the movie. You guys get the picture. And it has something to do with there is a one scene or two scenes that involves something that's inappropriate for my taste, and one character who's freaking useless to the movie. Yeah, I guess you already know what I'm talking about. There was one scene in the movie where there was a word that I don't feel comfortable with. And I wish this word should have been erased in that movie. You know, yeah, I really don't like the part what the guy said to his own people. I think that was very, very wrong of him in so many ways. I just wish this ugly word should not be in that film. So please don't say that word at all. Okay, ladies and dudes? That's one of my major weak points I found with this movie. And the other one involves the villain and his right-hand man. Something I feel uncomfortable with. I just wish that scene right there should have been cut off too. And it needs to be erased. Right now. I really hate that. So yeah, from two scenes that came from like one scene in the movie, it's the first major weak point in the movie. And the second major weak point in the movie is, what is it, Laura Dane or something like that? The lady who played the female doctor from Jurassic Park. She was pretty darn useless in the whole entire movie. We only saw her like a couple of scenes here and there, and that was pretty much it. And I hate to say it, ladies and dudes, but that character was a frickin' coward. She was a cowardly character all this time in the film, and she did not help her husband out with the problem. This is the same problem like third person. Something about Michael's problem. Something that he needs to solve right away. I wish I could say more, but those are the two main weak points that I found with this movie. Like one or two scenes that's perfectly together in this movie, or not perfectly together in this movie. I wish there's some of the scenes here and there that has to be cut off right away. And we got one character who's a freaking coward. That's something I don't like. And now let's go on to the characters. I'll have to make it nice and short. For that Native American dude, I feel so sorry for him that he lost his son. Amy Rossum's character as the female police officer, she's pretty darn nice, and I do like the part where she took her job very seriously. As for that little kid, he's the most sweetest character in the whole entire movie. I do like a little bit of character development and chemistry that he had with Coxman and the bad guy's right-hand man. That was pretty darn nice. And as for Coxman, played by the old gray mine Liam Neeson, Liam Neeson still nails his role even to this day as a really cool bad A-word dude. And yeah, he took his job seriously by killing a couple of men here and there who really did kill his son in the process, if you know what I mean. So that's all I can say about the characters. And now let's head on to my final thoughts of Cold Pursuit. Overall, Cold Pursuit is a very good movie, but sadly not Liam Neeson's best. I will say it had a very good storyline for the most part. I had mixed feelings with the characters, and I wish there's a couple of scenes that need to be cut off from the film. I wish there was one character who should not be a coward in the movie. I freaking love the cinematography, interesting fun facts that you did not know about this film, and it had a very nice score. And I do like things that featured in the snow. And yeah, I guess this movie counts as Liam Neeson's next underrated film, and I couldn't agree more. So for my rating for this movie, I decided to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Please check out this movie right now. If you don't, they'll hunt you down and take you down for the count. And that's my whole entire movie review of Cold Pursuit. I hope you enjoyed this movie review, and join me next time for my next movie reviews to come in the main future. Yep, that's it for now, so I'll see you guys later, and sayonara.